My name is Teresa Berleth, and this is my audience for my informative speech. Today I will be speaking about law enforcement and how a career in this field can be God-honoring by promoting nonviolence as well as preventing criminal activity that is disgracing to God. Law enforcement is a career that sanctions you to encounter what others only get to watch on TV or read about. It is a promising career field with fulfilling opportunities for individuals who want secure jobs, like some of you could consider. I have gained an understanding in this specific line of work through my father, brother-in-law, and close family friends who have been or are police officers, as well as through researching more information on this career opportunity. Becoming a police officer is commonly viewed as an individual whom justly enforces the law. However, this profession is God-honoring and shows compassion, understanding, and obedience in the acts of the laws and in the acts of God's laws. During the minutes that follow, I will be discussing this job field, showing you first that America is a nation that needs to recognize the importance of police officers. Second, that the nation is in growing need for more police officers willing to go out and risk their lives. And third, that becoming a police officer presents a variety of great opportunities for sharing the gospel and interacting with people in God-honoring ways. First, let us take a deeper look at how America needs to recognize the importance of police officers. According to discoverpolicing.org, sworn officers play a vital role in maintaining safety and welfare at all levels of government and across the country. But law enforcement is a service career at its core. Policing is as much about helping people and maintaining community quality of life as it is about enforcing laws and apprehending criminals. The importance of the men and women in blue is more than I can express. Every day, the men and women in your police department risk their lives for the safety of their city, state, and country. J. Warner Wallace says this best when he states these statistics in the past few years. Today, there are over 900,000 sworn officers nationwide. These law enforcement officers aren't nearly as popular as other first responders, like fire or paramedic personnel. In 2014, for example, police were assaulted 15,725 times, resulting in 13,824 injuries. In 2015, 123 of these officers were killed in the line of duty. Police officers obviously don't work in a risk-free environment. These statistics are scary but true. We have these men and women protecting our lives while risking theirs. This career is extremely important and needs to be shown the utmost respect. Another statement that J. Warner Wallace says is expressing the truth about law enforcement officers. Police officers are asked to keep our community safe by taking a proactive approach. We handle our calls for service, then we actively patrol the streets in effort to prevent the next crime. This brings me to my next point, the growing need for more police officers. Edmund DeMarch explains why the police departments are facing recruiting shortages. He says police departments face a recruiting shortage amid a growing anti-cop mood that some have feared taken the pride out of peacekeeping and put targets on the backs of the men and women in blue. This is proven through social media, television, and newspaper articles. This society is no longer taking pride in keeping peace. Instead, they focus on a good story. This has shown that even police departments have not stayed in pace with the various changes. As the law enforcement recruitment toolkit states, in recent years, several factors have created an unusually high numbers of vacancies in the police departments, according to personal evidence from the field. The general view among police leaders is that recruitment has not kept pace with the changes. We've seen the loss, the importance, and we have seen the need for police officers throughout this society. So you may be wondering how you can honor God throughout this career field, through easy and difficult times. This brings me to my final point. These following subpoints can be explained simply by my visual aid, which states COP P.S. Christians obediently preaching salvation. However, to go deeper, I will show you the law enforcement field presents great opportunities for sharing the gospel and interacting with people in God-honoring ways. Romans 13:4 states, "For he is God's servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, for he does not bear the sword in vain. For he is a servant of God, an avenger who carries out God's wrath on the wrongdoer." Police officers can clearly express this in their line of work. God placed each and every man and woman in blue on this earth for a purpose. As an officer, you can express your servanthood through how you handle cases, coworkers, and even criminals. God has a purpose and command for each person in this world, and this verse clearly states that. Joshua 1:9, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." The people who are appointed by God for God's purpose are standing with courage and strength that is found only in Christ Jesus. They will be blessed beyond all measure, because as it says in Matthew 5:9, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons and daughters of God." Police officers are blessed by God to keep the peace, protect, and serve just as he did and does for us. This brings me to my conclusion. As I stated, America needs police officers. As the nation is growing in population, our police force needs to grow as well. Thus, a career in this line of work may be worth considering, not only because of the opportunities it presents, but rather because you can honor God by helping protect, serve, and defend our nation and society. Barbara Boxer once stated, "Law enforcement officers are never off duty. They are dedicated public servants who are sworn to protect public safety at any time and place that the peace is threatened. They need all the help they can get." Are you looking for a job with various opportunities that you can honor God by promoting what he stands for? Then law enforcement might be the answer to your pursuit. Thank you.